Honestly, I get most of my inspiration from Pinterest. I literally pin food, like brides pin wedding stuff, like all the time. Like, that cupcake looks great. Can I make it in clay? So, in a nutshell, I kind of make tangible happiness. My name is Kayla Bonner. I'm the owner of Tiddly Bakes, and I make polymer clay miniatures. My artistic career began with my grandfather. He was an artist and inspired me. And from there, I became a cake decorator, working my way into dyeing yarn. And after joining the knitting community, I found that there were charms I wanted to make, and now that's become my full-time career, making polymer clay miniatures. But I do necklaces, earrings, basically anything you can attach a charm to, I can make. When I am making a new charm, I usually will make one, maybe two. So I'll test things out, I'll try different colors, but luckily polymer clay comes in a lot of different colors already, but I do make my own recipes. I write them down in a notebook because otherwise I will forget. Usually ratios, because like for cake, for example, I want it to look very translucent, and you actually can get a translucent looking clay that after you bake it, it looks mostly clear. So for instance, my yellow cake is like a light yellow clay, one part of that and 20 parts of translucent, because cake is very wet looking. And so I definitely do start with the colors that are provided and kind of tweak them to my needs. So as far as my process, it really depends on what kind of charm it is. Some of them are a lot more complicated than others. But as far as total turnaround time, I'd say probably roughly around 15 to 20 minutes for my average charm. The materials aren't very expensive, it's the labor. The clay is very inexpensive. It runs like roughly $3 a block after tax. It's really about your time and putting in your energy into what you want to create. You could do anything. I love the nostalgia and the feeling I want for my business is kind of like it's your birthday. Like, it's a party, everything's fun, smiley, you're thinking back to, that birthday cake you had when you were 9 years old. Like, for me personally, I make a peanut butter blossom cookie like you get at Christmas time. And that evokes for me like Christmas with my mom. That's one cookie we demand and have demanded for years, So it's not just the clay, like it's cute, it's happy, but it's really about the feelings and the memories that all of them bring back for different, and it's different for everybody. Social media has been incredible for my business. I find, not in a negative way, because my family and friends are very supportive. They don't entirely understand what I do. And so the online community really gives me that validation, but there is a lot of stuff that does not end up on Instagram. When I'm developing a charm, I'll try this color frosting or that color frosting, and there's a lot more no's than there are yeses in the beginning. But I think I've got over 100 different designs right now. I have thought about expanding beyond just what I'm doing right now. But I feel like I have a lot left to explore in this. I always feel like I'm a little mercurial in that, I'm always changing and now I want to do this and now I want to do this. Well, the thing with clay is I can still work with clay and change what I'm doing with it. So I can do just about anything. So I think I'm going to be with it for a while at least. I hope. Who knows, in 5 years it might be totally different, but.